Well, Jeff, I'm really excited to do this because I've had such a fun time getting to know you and your business over the last month or two that we've been working together. But I thought I'd just start off by giving you a chance. Like, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your business?
Well, my name's Jeff, and I teach guitar and online, and I focus a lot on teaching improvisation and currently a lot of the music of the Grateful Dead, which is a perfect match because they were all about improvising and being in the moment. And I sell a lot of courses. I do a lot of stuff with Patreon and just a lot of stuff on YouTube for free. And I've been just working for about 7 years, real hard in the business, and I've been leveling up here and there, but I've been feeling like I've been in a real rut lately and just couldn't break through. And you were referred to me by a scriptwriter I was working with, and he just gave such glowing recommendations, and it was just perfect timing. I had to go for it and start working with you. And the best thing about working with you is you told me these things that I just kind of needed to hear, things that I know I needed to do, these little changes on my landing pages and things, but I just, for some reason, didn't do it. And you not only gave me the motivation to tackle some of these things that I don't like doing, like working on my website, but actually got me to get excited and realize the benefits of doing it and seeing these exciting ways of improving things. And you simultaneously got me to open my mind up to seeing all these possibilities that
Mm,
I just never thought of. I just thought I needed to keep doing more of the same stuff, but just do it better. And that you
right.
would help me, see areas of improvement and see areas that was doing well and double down on it. But you got me to see all these things I just never thought of, like these different types of offers that I can do. And one way of making it seem viable for me is connecting with my audience, which I'd never done. I'd
Mm,
been living completely in a bubble, but you got me to reach out to customers and connect them and find out what makes them tick and what they find valuable with what I do. And that's just completely has changed my perspective and has really allowed me to open my mind up and believe that I can do these other offers and things like that. So I could not recommend enough, working with you, and you've really laid out this clear map for me to go. So I went from, having a lot of, confusion and just being demoralized
mm.
about, things that I need to keep doing. I just kind of get to keep at it, and it's fine. But you laid out this clear roadmap and the exact steps I should be taking along the way to just grow the business and ultimately help even more people.
That's awesome. I love that, and it kind of mimics the story of what I've seen in other people's journeys. And one of the things that always comes back is how much fun and how valuable it is to do those customer interviews, because I think a lot of times people are like, maybe I should do something like this, but they usually don't do it. And then if they do it, they don't really know how. So
Yeah, yeah.
it
Yeah, well, that was another example. If you laid it out with a clear map, questions to ask, and yeah, I thought, do I want to do it? It's gonna be a waste of time. And then the very first one was like, this is, yeah, it's incredible. And every time I hit my Zoom limit of 40 minutes, we wanted to keep going and wrap it up real quick. I feel like I wanted to
right.
do a follow-up call with the same person.
I love that. So kind of thinking back before we started working together, um, you were talking a little bit about the fact that you were able to see certain things now that you weren't in the past. Is there something specific that you can pinpoint as to why those areas remained sort of shrouded to you? Or was it just, I'm just working on the business, I'm doing the thing after the next, and that's kind of what led you to that point?
Well, it was a little bit, yeah, like you said, of just working on the business, just doing this, that, yeah, just keeping it going and trying to, make small improvements with this and that, whether it's, production value of my videos or, anything,
Mhm.
trying to get it, into the mind of the target audience, as best I can. But then doing those custom interviews made me realize how much some people are looking for even more. And it just made it seem like these other options are viable that I just had never even, yeah, just hadn't even thought about it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. When you look at your, I mean, you have so many courses, like I think 16, right? As
15,
of this
yes.
recording
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And I know more are coming, which is awesome
Yeah.
because you're an
Yeah.
idea machine. When you look at your library and you look at your business, I know one of the things that's really stuck out to you that you really enjoyed was just being able to see things from a different light, seeing different opportunities, knowing that it's not necessarily just about the course sale itself. So when you look at your business kind of from that different lens that you have now, what's most striking to you at this point?
Just I think putting it all together in a way that's cohesive and has got clarity. The way my offers were with the courses were just kind of all over the place. The way the landing pages were, they looked very different from one to the next. There was not really a cohesive, brand
Mm.
and a cohesive offer. I had, a course offered with like, a bundle that had all my courses thrown next to it, and it didn't really make sense. I thought it sort of made sense. Like, oh, if somebody wanted more, well, they got it all right there. But yeah, you got me realize that that's actually not the clearest thing. It's like apples and oranges. So getting things to be just much more clear so that, somebody looking at my website, if they're interested, there's a clear path and they kind of, it makes it clear for them of what, if they want to purchase something, what it is they want to do and how to go around there and getting me to see, missed opportunities of, things like offering more for somebody that's looking for more. And then again, making that clear about what it is that they would be getting and stuff. So just
Mm.
a lot of clarity.
That's great. That's great. Well, what's exciting for you now when you're thinking about the next, I don't know, 3 to 6 months ahead of you?
I'm excited to finish wrapping up revamping the landing pages and the website, which is a daunting task because with 16 courses, it's a lot. Yeah, some of it are volume, so there's not like it's 16 completely different, but it's still
Right.
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work either way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting through most of it, but like I said, it's a lot. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. It's something that I've always put off, like my homepage. I created it 6 or so years ago, and I never changed it, and I've never liked it. And you got me to just attack it and just keep, and not just once. I just version after version and kept
Mhm.
improving it, and it's at a good place now where I like it, and I enjoyed the process. And so I'm looking forward to wrapping that up and working on my next course that I'm very excited about that may turn into a whole series of multiple courses. So getting that kind of template down and offering some high ticket things of doing one-on-one stuff, which again, coming back to the customer interviews has got me to realize like,
Mm.
I want to do this. I want to be working with people one-on-one and connecting with them, not just throwing things out there and having it be just this, one-way street that I'm going down in a bubble.
Right. One of the biggest thing that stuck out to me during our time together was when you went on when you went to a concert. I think it was a festival or just a one time date or
It was
something
just a
like that.
one-time thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, people are recognizing me, people are excited to meet me. There's kind of all this buzz around the fact that here's this person that they've been watching on YouTube for hours and hours and hours. And here he has come to life. And how people resonated and responded with that. And I was so excited for you in that moment to realize that you built such a strong brand and built such a rapport with your audience that it really gave you the foundation to be able to say, okay, there's really a lot more here that you have available to you than just what you started with.
Yes, for sure. And I actually just got back from a little kind of Americana bluegrass festival and got recognized again. So it was very exciting. It's very strange for me. And it's just part of that is I'm just been in a bubble. Literally, I'm not leaving my house much, just here with my kids. So,
Right.
meeting customers through Zoom or just getting out there in the real world, these places where there's, you know, people that are into guitar and into the similar stuff as me is has just been kind of eye opening. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Cool. Well, for people who want to check out your stuff, where are they going to go?
JeffWilliamsGuitar.com or just Jeff Williams Guitar on YouTube.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for spending the time. I can't wait till we get a chance to catch up again more.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Craig.
Yeah.